Alright, this video is here to walk you through how to use mods that are meant to be used normally with Unique Tav and set them up for the variety framework. This will require a bit of effort to set up, but once you have it down, it's not that much work. It's just a bit of work, but you can do it. I believe in you. So, as an example, I'm going to use my Lolth-inspired body tattoo, as that is currently set up to work with Unique Tav. So we're going to manually download this and grab the zip file from here, open. Then, as you can see, it will lead to this folder, Lolth Inspired Body Tattoo. Now, normally with Unique Tav, you will just be copy pasting this generated folder. It's basically the same what we're doing, except we're going to rename some stuff. If you've never worked with Unique Tav, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through this. So we're going to keep clicking the folders until we get to the actual file, which is the Skin Atlas Body Uni Tattoo AMSK.dds. That doesn't really matter right now. This is the file you're going to need. That's what's important. Then I'm going to head to the Variety Framework folder setup template. This you can grab from the main mod page, which is in the files. Once you get there, you will see female, female strong, male, and male strong, and two documents, one called README first and one called README second. In this video, I will be walking you through it, so the README first we're not going to need, but the README second I will open just for referencing. So, the README second names refers to the correct file names you'll need. Things like male entries always starting with variety M, female and strong entries start with variety FS, etc. This just includes a bunch of names for setup. Now, this is the full list of names for all the races. Things like Dwergar are called Dwarf, Dwergar, stuff like that. Halfling, Halfling Lightfoot, etc. I'm just going to keep this on hand for reference, but yeah, I don't need it because I've been doing this a lot, but you might want to keep it just in case. So, what you're going to do is I'm going to show you first how the files are set up. What you're going to do, say we want our Lolthsorn inspired tattoo on a female Lolthsorn drow. Makes sense. So we're going to go to female, drow, and then Lolthsorn. That's where you will see the generated file. This is the one we're going to need, but I'm going to show you what it looks like inside just for reference. So if we click through this, you will get a bunch of more folders. And you keep going until you hit this. It's empty right now because it's the empty referencing framework setup. This is the file where, or the folder where the tattoo will go. But we're not quite there yet because it's still in the zip file. So what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way back, and you can just click back, or you can click in the top here and just go all the way back. So we're going to go back to female drow, Lolthsorn. This is where you're going to want to go until it says generated. Now, this one you're going to want to copy paste into your Baldur's Gate 3 data folder. If you've done setup for Unique Tav or other generated mods, you will know where to find this. But in case you don't, there's an easy way to get there. Just go to your Steam, right-click Baldur's Gate, manage, and browse local files. This will immediately get you to the folders you're going to need. Click Data, and there you will see a folder called Generated. So now what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to grab the generated folder from the female drow Lolthsorn folder, copy paste this by either hitting Ctrl-C or right clicking it and clicking copy, and then you're going to want to navigate to this one again, so the data folder on your Baldur's Gate 3. Hit Ctrl-V or right click and paste, and then we're going to go through here again. Now keep in mind that this will add the variety framework here. As I click through this, keep in mind that I have a lot of folders in here because I've been doing a lot of testing and setup. Long story short is we're going to recreate the path that we just took. So drow, drow Lolth, female, and then it will lead you to the tattoo. This is where we're going to go. And this is where we want to be for the tattoos at least. So now we are going to grab the tattoo that is given to us for Unique Tav, and we're going to copy paste that. So Ctrl-C, and we're going to Ctrl-V it in here. Now, this will not work yet because we will need to rename this so it works along the framework. Now, if we grab the naming conventions, As we can see, female entries always start with variety_f and then always end in underscore tattoo dot dds. As you can see here, it ends already in .dds. That's because those files are always the same type, but it's okay. Now, we're looking for subrace specific names, Drolf. An easy way to check this is that before we get to this file path, it will also say the correct name, so Drolf in this case. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to rename this to the correct name. So right click, and then with Windows 11 it says here rename. You can hit F2. Just rename it. Right click and rename it, or double click it. Make sure you can rename the file. That's what matters. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to name this correctly. So as we know, all variety framework mods start with variety underscore, and then this is the F for female. Then another underscore, important, and then type Drolf. Keep in mind that this needs to be a capital D and a capital L. Then, as tattoo files always do, it ends with underscore tattoo dot dds. And that's it. Your mod, or your tattoo at least, now works with the variety framework. As long as you have the main .pack file installed, this will now show up on just your lol sworn drow females. So yeah, basically that's it. If we want this for our male lol sworn drow, we just do M in the correct file path. If you just rename this, this won't work because it's in the female files. So that means if you want to do this again, just rewatch the video, do it for your chosen race, your chosen gender, your chosen body. And really, that's it. Good luck. Ask me if you need any help. You can reach out to me on X's or on Discord, Twitter, whatever. Yeah, I believe in you. Happy modding.